What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a game called Space Raiders in Space. And this is a game about holding the line, so if you've ever played a title called Let Them Come, I think this game kind of is very, very much in a similar vein. This is a game where you've got like a team of space raiders, and their job is to go from point A to point B as far as possible, heal up a little bit, build defenses, fight off the enemy, gather new weapons, come up with new strategies, things of that nature. And so anyways, all done inside the veneer of sort of a thick ink-lined Borderlands-style comic book. So we can check the game on out. It's in early access right now. If after watching this video you wanted to get it, you can check it out or wishlist it down below. Or you can give it a pass. That's really the point of all the content that I produce here is like I'll play through the first half an hour or so that you don't have to. Everybody's time is valuable. So, you know, let me save you the experience. We can play either endless mode or we can play survival mode. I'm not super exactly sure what the difference is between the two. Like, they both seem to be, like, kind of similar, but, like, I'm not positive. So, it's got difficulties down here or whatever. But, like, I don't much see what the difference between the two gameplay modes are. I would recommend that there be some kind of description. You know, you've got empty space on these sides. When you mouse over this, you could just easily have, like, a dialogue box, comic book style, that pops up and goes boink and just, like, tells you what it could be. Or over here, just boink, you know. It might get a little bit messier with this in the middle, but then again, this menu right here is kind of messy anyways. Like, I get what they're going for, but it's a little messy. Let's see here. We'll go for survival mode, I guess, and we'll play it on easy. Alright, idiots, we're almost there. Get ready to search the air and grab whatever you can find. If you're willing to risk it, you can fortify up a bit and hold out as long as you want, and I'll be waiting. The pilot looks over his shoulder at the cross-eyed raiders and their shit-eating grins. He regrets every single one of his life choices that have led him to this moment. With all of humanity fleeing the bugs, he was the only one who saw this as a rare opportunity to get some sweet-ass loot. He just had to risk the bugs finding his crew. That's a risk this pilot was willing to take. He asked them one more time if they understand, using very small words and speaking incredibly clearly. Yep. Best of luck, and blasts off. Gonna need it. We get 10 bolts and 10 wires. The 10 bolts and the 10 wires are for building up. Alright, we got 3 guys, and they've all got, like, beat-down weapons for smacking stuff in the face. We can build some things right now, if we want to. What is that right there? A covered attack point. So apparently with this thing right here, it's a wall and a great place for us to shoot from. Alright. I mean, I don't know which way it faces. It definitely needs an arrow on it. I assume that it faces this way, would be my guess, because that's the side that has a wall on it. And that would be my estimate anyways. Everybody build? Yes, everybody make with the building. Oh, apparently the enemy wave is coming. We may not have time. Is it going to get built in time? It's not going to get built in time, is it? Alright, everybody fight. Couple of enemies around here. That guy, yeah, get him with a mallet right there. Attack him. Yeah, kick his ass. There we go. Beat him down. Everybody attack over here. We can't really, like, grab these guys and do, like, any RTS work to, like, tell them what to do. Instead, we can only give them very, very kind of limited orders, and I find that that's sort of the strategy of the game, too, is kind of like getting your morons to do what it is that you want them to do. They already said at the beginning that these are not the brightest people on Earth. Let's go ahead and build. Let's see here. We can also choose if we want to stay here, or if we want to move on to the next area. Let's see here. This dump has a regularly scheduled supply drop, still operational somehow. If my calculations are correct, it'll get here in 2 waves. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll have people build over here and just kind of see how that goes. Jim got beat up a little bit. Jim should go search, and you should go search, and then you should go build, please. Just, like, get that done for me, would you? There we go. We're picking up wires and one. Oh, this guy's got a weapon? Yeah, gib weapon. Gib weapon for sure. Gib all weapon. We picked up some wires right there. That's really, really nice. I am a fan of that. With this thing right here, I think we should place it facing, like, that direction right there. So that looks pretty good to me. Are you still, like, building down here? Like, what are we doing? Here, you go, yeah, search around for guns and stuff. See if you can find anything good. One guy's got a pistol, so, like, that's a really, really sweet deal. It's going to make our lives a lot easier. We've got a grade A bug smasher. Yeah, gib weapon, why not? The bugs are coming. Let's go ahead and everybody back to defensive points, I guess. All right, so the people with the hammers, you guys are going to be on attack mode. Yeah, you come over here and just, like, help him out. Apparently, she's going to fight somebody down here. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Maybe fall back. Just, like, don't let... Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why my gun's not shooting. Oh, it's because I didn't build it yet. We ran out of time. I forgot about that. All right, continue stomping out bugs, if you would, please. Perfect. And so there goes the last bug. We have 703 bolts, apparently, to help us out here, which gives us options. It's getting pretty hot down there. What's the plan? I mean, we've got, like, one more. We got a supply drop in just a minute, so we might be able to do something with that. Let's see here. I want a gun, like, maybe over here. Yeah, put a gun in right there and put a gun in, like, right here. And then everybody build. Like, everyone needs a job, and everybody should be doing that job. I don't know what my man is doing out there. Apparently, I might have built something on accident. I don't know. We've got about 20 seconds left to rock. Come on over here and get this done. Please, 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 please. If you can conclude this before the end of this turn, I will be supremely happy. I don't know if my man's going to make it. We might be cutting this one a little bit close. He's slapping some parts onto it, but, like, it may not be good enough. Come on, get the gun done. There you go, there you go. Everybody pull back and defend. Let the gun do its thing. Hang out. Don't attack anything that you don't need to. The guns should keep us safe. I'm going to start putting down maybe... Got another covered position right there. Maybe like a covered position right there. Looks like we're doing okay right now. I actually don't feel too bad about this situation. Yeah, it looks like we're actually starting to hold out pretty good at this point. Hey, nice. We got the supply drop. All right, everybody search. Everybody crack something open. All right, so she's got a one-step shot. She's got a bazooka, a tier 5 bazooka. Yeah, give the tier 5 bazooka to somebody. Like, I feel like I'm an idiot if I don't equip a tier 5 bazooka. Tier 5 bazooka sounds like a really good plan to me. Whatever government idiot came up with the supply drops design is super special. Does it need to explode on use? It damages half the shit that it delivers. Anyways, there's another delivery on the radar. Yeah, let's go. We'll move along. Has anybody seen my Game Boy Color? Did you leave it at the last stop? An old arcade cabinet stands against the wall with a little percussive maintenance. It springs to life. The Conky Dong logo lights up and the crew let up a cheer. Unfortunately, only 1 quarter could be found. Who gets it? Sean? The guy with the bazooka is all I'm saying. The game fires up and almost immediately the little plumber falls to his death. A stunned silence settles on the crew. Sean couldn't handle Conky's dong. All right, well... Apparently, he's got all thumbs now. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to pause this up real fast. And do we keep all of our stuff from the last... Yeah, I was going to say, if we keep all of our stuff from the last location, let's pause the game, and let's just put in, like, an ass ton of guns. That's a technical term right there for those of you that don't know. An ass ton of guns. The more, the better. Yes, I want all the guns in the world. I get the shocking feeling that wires are going to be our problem going forward. We can kind of force enemies to funnel a certain way. If we put down some walls or whatever. I would say maybe let's put down some walls like so. And everybody build. You got stuff to do. We've got a rocket launcher, so I assume we're going to be okay here. The rocket launcher is important to me. It looks like the base has gone in on these. We'll fall everybody back and have them defend after we get this done. So a little bit of jank there as these guys shake and tremor and try to get things placed. But one thing to remember is it's early access and this is a small development studio, but I like the idea that they're going for here. Bugs incoming, 5 seconds. All right, well, do what you got to do, man. Yeah, everybody fall back and defend. Let's not get crazy. Oh, okay, there was the rocket launcher. I get the feeling we don't want the rocket launcher to fire when the enemies get close, but I think this is going to be like a hard carrying strategy right here. Like, I really sincerely feel like we're going to be okay. I wonder if the rocket launcher hurts my own guys. Probably does, right? It has to hurt my own guys. The turret's got them, so everybody build. Get back on it. I want all these defenses down as soon as possible because we're going to hold out for the supply drop if we can. Like, the last supply drop gave us a rocket launcher. Let's cancel that real quick. I want to make sure everybody's behind it before we finalize it. Everybody just build a gun. Alright, so we all good here? We finishing all this stuff off. If we can get all these guns up and operational by the end of this wave, I think we'll be in really, really good shape. We've got 20 seconds left. Everybody go search for stuff. Go find me objects. If you can bring in some rations or whatever, we can leave a little early if it gets hot. So we've got wires. We've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Looking pretty good right now. We've got a sniper rifle. Yeah, give him a sniper rifle. Why not? Bugs incoming. All right, everybody defend. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Everybody back to the main station here. I've got a feeling nothing is going to catch up to us. We have a considerable amount of DACA levied against the enemy. And in fact, we're playing on easy mode right now, so there's a really solid possibility that maybe it's going to be too easy. It did give us a tier 5 rocket launcher. And I don't know anything about rocket launchers, but the highest that I saw when I was testing this game and getting ready to film this was a tier 3. And so I'm assuming tier 5 is like really baller. Let's stick around until we get some more rations, shall we? Everybody search away. Scavenge your asses off. 60 bolts. Okay. All right. We've got some kind of laser gun over here. A tier 1. It looks like a stun gun, but angrier. Okay. No, I think we're good. We can just leave that on the ground. It's fine. That is one thing that I do like, though, is how it just, like, sits on the ground. Looks like we've got a minigun. Yeah, the minigun is way cooler. Absolutely, you want a minigun. Minigun is way cooler than a sniper rifle. Like, there's almost no contest. That's a tier 2 shotgun, so let's give that to him because I assume that by tier, the upgrades are pretty much like, hey, this is just flat out better. Like a tier 1 of any variety. Hey, 6 rations right there. Very nice. Got a little bit of time left to play with. Oh, we've looted everything. Okay, so it's completely and totally looted out. Nice. All right, everybody in position. Nothing's going to get past the rocket launcher, I don't think. Okay, apparently that guy right there, he believes he can fly. He either listened to a lot of Sugar Ray or listened to a lot of Lenny Kravitz. It's one of the order. That rocket launcher is pretty good. I like that rocket launcher a lot. Turrets are taking out a lot too. I really feel like we can push this. Hey, we got our supply drop. Nice. All right, everybody go look for stuff. Whatever we get is what we get. What'd you get? A hammer. Okay. Is it at least like a really, really, really cool hammer? Did you ever figure out why there's only one spinny wheel thingy on the supply drop? Nick was scared Lauren couldn't figure out how to animate them separately, and he wasn't wrong. Here's another inbound, too. We waiting for it? Yeah, dude, we're already set up here. Let's wait for it. Like, I see no reason not to. Just send the waves, man. Send the waves. I want to see how nasty and gnarly this gets. It looks like the rocket launcher does not cause damage collaterally. It does look like it's getting a little more intense over here, though, so I'm thinking we're going to have to block off that right there. Yeah, we're going to have to block this off with a wall. So let's just prep that now so that we won't have to worry about it later. There we go. All right. I'm getting hot down there. You staying? Yep, I'm staying. Let's go. You guys go build, and then you go search. I don't know if these walls are going to block the gunshots, but who can tell? Who can tell? Everybody go search. There's got to be more loot around. It actually looks like the level is getting larger. It's opening up a little bit as we get to further and further waves, so that's pretty cool. I wonder if the loot gets better the further you are out from the point, too. That'd be actually like a really interesting mechanic to kind of incentivize players early on to take big risks. Tier 2 machine gun right there. Yeah, go for it. I want you to have some range. We got a Tier 2 sledgehammer right there. It's the same one we already have. Tier 3, Tier 1. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay. I think there's a solid chance we can start playing around with more guns out here, too. We may not necessarily have the time to build all of them, but we can definitely set up a new perimeter out here that can start dealing damage on either side. We may not be able to do anything with these right now, but that's not to say that we won't be able to install some guns a little bit later, like on our next turn. Everybody defend. Fall back. We obviously didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done, but, like, looks good to me. Send the wave. We're not going to be able to build anything anyways, so... Oh, he's a speedy little bastard, wasn't he? Is that dude going to, like, sneak through there? I'm a little bit worried they're going to be able... Oh, the guns can fire through the walls. All right. Good to know. Oh, they're just trying to come straight through the wall over there. They're not even playing around. All right. Well, I mean, the guns are going to hold them, so I think we'll be okay. Rocket launcher should get them with collateral damage, and there goes the last alien right there. I do like that it's getting more intense, though. That's what I was waiting for. Everybody go build right now. Go build as fast as you can. Guys, you are in for a treat. The scanner is showing a big bug coming, like really big. I think it feasted on the bugs in its immediate vicinity, like gourmet snacks. Should we leave before it gets here? Hell no. All right, so at the end of the day, we got a lot of the stuff built. Left flank is good. Bottom flank is solid. Right flank, not so great. We can start off some of the build over here, but they said there's a boss or something coming, so, like, we should probably tuck in. I'm a little bit bummed out that that wall didn't get built right there. Yeah, it's a big guy. Does he have a health bar or anything that we should be worried about? I mean, we killed him well enough. Like, my man didn't even have a chance. My man got smoked. Oh, we got like an avocado? Yeah, let's go, dude. Spin that thing. What happens if we hit the avocado lottery? We get a tier 3 claymore, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, give that to him. Our crew has learned something, and I'm just as surprised as you are. Unfortunately, they're not terribly bright, so they can only learn 8 blueprints. If you already know 8, you'll have to forget a blueprint above in order to learn this new one. Okay, yeah, let's get the spike wall. That sounds good. Everyone build, please. I came in like a wrecking ball. Oh, man, am I broadcasting? I see you've got the supply drop. Good job, team. There's another long-range scanner. Evacuation? Yeah, let's evac. We'll go to the next place. It's getting really boring in here, dude. Let me see if I can find an interesting place to set down. The crew piles out and the rain impresses no one. So quickly, they take shelter from the sprinkling in a nearby auto shop that's seen better days. There's still a functional grav lift, and the crew races over to be the first to pull the lever. Jim? Jim gets the lever first and gives it a pull, except that he doesn't, because Lauren didn't want to put in an animation for this particular event. Jim watches as the lever magically moves up and down, activating the lift. Neat. So Jim got poorly animated, apparently. What does poorly animated do? So this guy's all thumbs, but I don't know what that does. He's got poorly animated over here, and it's not written in red, so I assume it's not the worst thing that's ever happened. Let's pause the game up. We still got some wires and whatnot left. I think on this map, we're circling up over there. So let's just go like gun, gun, gun. We'll put in like some guns. It's, you know, wherever we can get in a gun, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm gonna dedicate myself to building a lot of guns because they seem to get the job done the best out of all the options we have in front of us. Everybody go build. You guys already have sweet-ass weapons, so now I want sweet-ass turrets. That's it. Vibrate and jiggle against each other's legs. Perfectly. All right. So we may not have time to get all of the guns done. okay? But we did have time to get some of the guns done. And what I've learned in life is that if you can't get everything done, get something done. That's my advice. And pull everybody back. We'll finish those off in a minute. It's not like they can be damaged or messed with or anything, so I'm not really that worried about it. You know, initially I was kind of just like, I don't really like get. So I tested this game out for about 30 minutes before I recorded this, and I guess I just didn't get it. Like, it didn't hit me, but it's starting to hit me now. Like, it's enjoyable kind of in the same way that, like, Red Nation is, or Let Them Come is. Like, it's not a game with a tremendous amount of depth as of right now, and it's not a game that's got, like, a tremendous amount of moving parts just yet, but at the same time, there's something about just wave-based defense that really works for me as a player. And so minor animation issues and things like that outstanding and kind of like a limited amount of variety, I still like what they're going after. I just love me a wave-based defense game. I can't help it. And thus far I've had no crashes, I've had no bugs other than animations, which are really kind of ancillary or cosmetic. Like, I don't really care if an animation bugs out, like, as long as the game is still kind of functioning. Obviously I'd like it to be fixed. But, you know, it's not like a massive concern that's going to make me throw the game against the wall, which I couldn't do anyways because it was a digital download. So, unless we figure out some kind of Matrix-style way to enter the machine. Yeah, sure, we can play with the assault rifle for a little while. Let's take a chance on something new and sexy. All the guns are done. I think we're probably reasonably safe for the next little X amount of time. A bazooka. Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, one thing that I've learned is that the last bazooka was pretty rad. And so the more bazookas we have, the better I feel about our chances of survival. What is that like is that like the compact, like that the mobile version of a bazooka? It's so little. It's such a little bazooka. Look at it. It's like a little tiny baby bazooka. It's like a bazooka. I don't know. Like, it's like a bazooka. Like, I don't know how you make a bazooka sound smaller and cuter. You change everything around to eyes, maybe? Alright, so let's pause this up because I feel like I should probably start walling things off. So, like, let's get, you know, some kind of, infrastructure built to protect us against, like, the hordes that are coming. These walls tend to go up pretty quickly, so I'm not really that worried about them. We should be able to build all this pretty quickly, so everybody go build. Oh, there's a big bug coming again. Alright, big bug is coming. Well, we will deal with big bug momentarily because we have big rocket launchers, which I have found to be a pretty strong counter when it comes to pest control. I don't know, maybe a few more guns where we can fit them too. Alright, big bug is on its way in, and we got one gun left that needs to get fixed. Everybody pull back and defend the point. Yep, launch as many grenades at that thing as you possibly can. I don't care how you get it done, brother. Just get it done, brother. Looks good to me, and we got our supply drops. Let's see if we got anything good out of it. We're definitely getting carried by this Tier 5 bazooka, as much as I hate to admit it. What just happened? Oh, we got a new person? Nice, man. Yeah, we'll stay. Apparently, there was an entire person inside that supply drop. Katie? Are there any guns laying around? All right, everybody go search. Katie needs a gun, and Katie needs a gun badly. Katie, what do you have? You have a tire iron? Give that weapon to Katie, just in case. I guess I could give Katie the minigun, just to say that she's got something. But everybody get back to searching. That's a Tier 3 rifle? Give it to Katie. There you go. Grab that. Katie needs a Tier 3 rifle. Tier 3 rifles are what we all aspire to. I think we're looking pretty hard. I think we're looking like a pretty hard position right now. I think we're going to be okay. The real question was, why did somebody have a box full of Tier 3 rifles just sitting along the side of the road? There's a Tier 3, what looks like maybe like the space future version of like a MAC-10 or like an MP5. Yeah, go for it. We also have some kind of terrifying legendary buzzsaw of death that Katie found. Katie apparently has an eye for detail. We definitely don't want a crossbow. We're fighting space bugs. Why would I want a crossbow? That just doesn't feel like something that's really going to be pertinent here. Crossbow, probably the last thing I want to arm up with. Everybody defend. The walls are still up. We're still looking good. Let's let this thing get hyped. We also just picked up a lot of DPS. Like, I think an extra character is probably one of the coolest things you can possibly get out of one of those supply crates. Like, it really sincerely is. I'm going to put down some spikes while we wait. Just let these guys rub their faces on this. Yeah, just don't let them get too close. Alright, everybody build. Just build all the live long day. We'll stay for more action. We're alright. I don't think there's anything to worry about. I do think that the theme that the game's got going on, like, kind of, I suppose making jokes about the fourth wall and sort of the self-awareness of this title, that's a good thing. Like, they make fun of the fact that they're too lazy to implement, like, you know, an animation in this spot because they thought it was a dumb idea, but now they need it. Like, I enjoy that the game kind of takes shots at itself at its own expense. I think it's good to have that self-awareness when it comes to, like, game design or really any type of creative activity. I think we're looking pretty good right now. It's really kind of cool seeing this all come together, too, where we've actually got, like, a really cool defensive palisade now. I like it. Nice. Keep it going. There goes our last little dude right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. Well, everybody go search. Apparently, we've got I'll kill him using just my genitals. Fair enough. I look forward to actually seeing that. Like, in all honesty, like, make sure you film it. Like, I think it's a solid idea, in all fairness. Like, if you're going to make... It's like, you know, Babe Hill aiming for center field. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to say that you're going to do that, like, I definitely want you to film it, and I definitely want to see it. How often do you get to see a guy kill a giant space bug with his dick? You know what I mean? Like, never. Make them bow before your greatness. That's a pun. It's a tier 4, so I guess we can give it to her. Although I hate crossbows. So, like, I'm only doing this for you right now, gentle viewer. This is just for you. No other little goodies coming through as we search, so I think we're probably... Ooh, what is that, a death ray? Oh, it's like a shock ray. It's only a tier 2, though. We don't need it. You guys still, like, doing your thing out here? A tier 3 sniper rifle. Okay. Don't think we need that just yet. I don't think anybody's rocking anything less than a tier 3, so, why stress it? But wow, she went like around the block. I love the way, I think they should play with that mechanic more too. Like, I think it's really cool how the map expands and moves around and opens up and gives you new opportunities to scavenge. In fact, if they would give you special nodes and things that you can, like, click on and command your guys to go look at and get little events that you could resolve that make the next wave, like, harder, easier, maybe your weapon, like, is malfunctioning so it misfires, or maybe somebody, like, taps their weapon into an electrical conduit and makes you fire twice as fast for one wave. Like, little things like that, I think, really add to the variety of games like this. That is a big bug. They weren't lying. However, he also made a big corpse rather quickly, so this is Space Raiders from Space. I like the game a lot. I think it's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to see what they do with the early access. I think it's got a solid, you know, sense of self-awareness and everything else about sort of the content that's available and the flaws that exist. Oh my god, we just got a 5th guy. We just got a 5th guy. We gotta stay, don't we? We have to. We have to. All right. Well, my name is Splattercat. I will see you all next time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping on in. Get the game down below in the description. Check out the stream. Check out the Discord. And I'll be back with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet tomorrow. Take care, everybody.